Diseases are not a very unknown topic these days. Many different types of diseases affect thousands of people every day, and there are certain ways that you can prevent yourself from getting these diseases. Diseases, especially sexually transmitted diseases, are very abundant from many different ages and can be prevented with certain precautions. The importance of taking these precautions is extremely important because if you don't, you can get a sexually transmitted disease. I personally worked with someone this summer who had a sexually transmitted disease, and it was extremely terrifying to hear about. And so that's why I wanted to share this information with my audience so they can prevent themselves from getting these diseases as well. So, my first point will be about the three most abundant types of diseases in the state of Alabama. Second, I will talk about the county most affected. And last, I will talk about how to prevent yourself from contracting one of these diseases. My first topic is about the three most abundant types of diseases. And in Alabama Media Group's website, quote, sexually transmitted diseases cases for chlamydia, gonorrhea, and syphilis in Alabama are nearly double the national average based on population county health records, end quote. So there are three types of diseases that are the most abundant in the state of Alabama. Chlamydia has signs and symptoms that are not as severe as others, and it's fever, painful urination, and discharge as well, and can lead to fertility issues if not taken care of properly. The second topic is the second most abundant disease is gonorrhea, and has the same types of signs and symptoms as chlamydia. And the last type of disease is syphilis, and it is more severe than the others. It has the same signs and symptoms as chlamydia and gonorrhea, fever, painful urination, discharge, but if not taken care properly, the diseases actually can show up later in life and can lead to paralysis, dementia, and even blindness. So it is super important to take care of those signs and symptoms as you see them. So next, I'll talk about the county most affected. According to International Business Times website, Montgomery, Alabama is the county most affected in the state of Alabama. Jessica McHugh wrote in International Business Times the statistics for Montgomery, Alabama. Quote, Montgomery, Alabama is the most sexually diseased city in America. According to Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the top 10 cities were ranked, with Montgomery topping the list at 1,899 STDs per 100,000 STDs, and St. Louis coming in close with 1,867 STDs per 100,000. And that doesn't sound like a lot, but it actually is a lot. And the ages most affected are usually from 15 to 24, and that's around your college and your high school graduate. That's why it's super important to be informed about this now. And also, the age most affected in Montgomery, Alabama is around age 35. So the last topic I will talk about is how to prevent yourself from getting one of these diseases. So according to Tracy Johnson on WebMD, there are certain ways you can prevent yourself from getting a sexually transmitted disease. You can practice safe sex using condoms. You and your partner can also get tested, and the only way that having sex without a condom is okay is when you and your partner have both been tested for STDs and you have both have passed and have not had sexual contact with any other parties. And a way to prevent yourself is to follow doctor's instructions and to get tested regularly, and also to practice safe sex or to not have sex at all. So, in conclusion, diseases, especially sexually transmitted diseases, are extremely abundant among many ages and can be prevented. First, you learned about the three most abundant diseases in the state of Alabama. Second, you learned about the county most affected. And last, you learned about how to prevent yourself from getting a disease. I hope you enjoyed my statistics and have learned a little bit about STDs, and I hope that you have a great day.